You are rising above your enemies in this hour. And I had a vision last night as I was drifting off to sleep. And I just saw or heard in the spirit 276. And the Lord immediately took me to Psalm 27 verse 6. And I didn't even know that verse off the top of my head. So I immediately grabbed my phone and I went to Psalm 27 and I looked up verse 6 and it said, "Then I will hold my head high above my enemies who surround me. At his sanctuary I will offer sacrifices with shouts of joy, singing and praising the Lord with music." So some of you have been under heavy spiritual warfare attack. You've had people around you, enemies coming against you, lying on your name, slandering you, accusing you. And it's almost like the more you try to defend yourself, the more you try to win these people over, the madder they get, the meaner they get. And at this point, you just need to rise above it and leave these people behind, because they don't want to understand you. They don't want to come to an understanding, because if they were to truly come to an understanding with you and truly acknowledge that your intentions are pure, that you're upright, it really forces them to take accountability for how they've treated you. So it's easier for them to create a false narrative, or the unclean spirits in them create this false narrative about you in their minds, and they start to believe it. And so as long as they're under demonic oppression, many of these people are under witchcraft attack themselves. They're participating in it as well. They operate in manipulation and control. They're in cahoots with a lot of demonic people. And as long as they continue to stay intertwined with these people, they're not going to see clearly, because they're coming into agreement with the enemy. They're giving over legal rights to themselves to the enemy. And so the more you try to win these people over, the more you try to defend yourself, it's like the worse they make you feel. Because if they were to acknowledge what you're saying, it really shows their true colors. And so many of you are rising above it in this hour, and the Lord is elevating you above these people. And he's telling you that it's time to just move on and leave them in the dust, at least for this season, because